Live, a midday live. Ladies and gentlemen, we're doing a midday live. How y'all doing? Glad to have the family tuning in. Waiting on everybody to come on in the room. Come on in here, family. Come on in the room. Let's chop it up. Excuse me. We won't be on too long this lovely afternoon. Um, Waiting on them Jamaicans. Where's the Jamaican family? I need y'all to get on in here. Yeah, I need the Jamaican family to get on in here real quick. Let me holler at y'all for a real quick minute. Come on in here. Come on, get this work. Let's just get it on out the way. Let's just get this on out the way. How y'all doing, by the way, family? How's the family doing? We're here. By the way, my book, Foundational Black American Race Bait, are available right now on Amazon. So what I want to do, I want to touch on the Grammys. They had the Grammys last night, and some Pastafarians won for best reggae album. A white group called Soldier, I think that's the name of them. This white group beat out all of these other Jamaican reggae artists for the best reggae album of the year, and the Jamaicans are sitting around scratching their heads talking about what the bumba clot. Oh, I gotta talk to you for a minute. Where y'all at? Come on in here. Man, foundational Black Americans tried to warn you about the culture appropriation. Oh, we tried to warn you. Now the word Jamaicans is trending right now. Let me talk to y'all. Now remember when foundational Black Americans a couple of years ago, when we tried to warn you about people appropriating your culture, because we respect your culture, reggae and all of that, we respect it. You know, a lot of times y'all disrespect our culture by trying to falsely claim it, like hip hop. You did not create hip hop. I don't give a damn how much you try to prop up Kool Herc, and much respect to Kool Herc, but Kool Herc did not create no damn hip hop. And hip hop has nothing to do with Caribbean music or culture whatsoever. All right, let's get that straight. But we tried to sit here and tell you, hey man, y'all better chill out with letting these other people appropriate your culture. Particularly when Adele, the singer, the white singer, and we like Adele, we rock with Adele, but Adele took a picture with a Jamaican bikini and some Bantu knots, and foundational Black Americans were saying, "Hey, man, y'all got to kind of watch this. You give her a shout out, but don't be all extra with it." Y'all were being all extra with Adele wearing that Jamaican bikini top. The Jamaicans and a lot of these non-FBA folks was acting like, "Oh my God, she's so beautiful, I white queen." Y'all were on that, and we were telling y'all that's not a good look, and y'all were going in on us. You guys sat up here and went in on foundational Black Americans. Shut up, you goddamn Yankees. Bumba Clyde. All of these people can share our culture. Y'all stop hating. You're being haters. Oh, y'all were going in on us. We were trying to warn you. Don't co-sign that. We as foundational Black Americans, we know how these folks get down. They come in acting nice and acting friendly and slowly start appropriating your stuff. So we tried to pull your coat and let you know what was going to happen. And y'all just went in on us. We were overly woke. Oh, y'all just went in on us. Y'all told us to shut the hell up, you damn Yankees. Oh, get out of your business. Worry about what we got going. Oh, y'all told us. Oh, you told us a piece of your mind, didn't you? And every time we try to warn you about certain things, y'all tell us to go somewhere and get out your business. When those two goofballs down there in Miami was doing that island boy, I'm an island boy. Remember, a lot of y'all Caribbean dudes were down there co-signing those cats. Y'all were down there co-signing them dudes. We were clowning them. I personally had conversations with those dudes telling them to knock that goofy nonsense off. But y'all were down there co-signing that nonsense. Now y'all crying foul that these white folks and went and got that Grammy off your culture. I mean, this is a lily white group. These are straight up Pastafarians. And y'all are walking around confused. Now y'all want us to come and help. Nigga, do you see this? What the blood clot? Do you see this? No, yeah, I see it. I see it, and I'm sitting over here eating me some jerk chicken and bammy, minding my damn FBA business. Oh, where are my Jamaicans? I really want y'all to chime in. Y'all really stay up in our mix. Oh, y'all attack us nonstop, all in our business. Where's that museum, nigga? We get to hear all that all day, and the white folks are coming in and just swiping your culture right in front of your eyes. Can y'all please chime in? Do we have any Jamaicans in here? Raise your hand. Can you put the bammy bread down for 2 seconds? And please hop on. I'd like to talk to you. Are any Jamaicans in here? Raise your hand, please. Come on, let me talk to my brothers and sisters. It's all love, but I do want to talk to you. Come, y'all very quiet. Hold on, why so quiet? I don't see no hands. Now, normally when we have conversations in here, y'all the main ones calling up. When we have conversations talking about reparations, god damn, y'all all over this bitch. Y'all all in the conversation. Where you at now? Y'all quiet as a damn church mouse right now. Is there some jerk chicken brewing somewhere? Come on in here and let's hear you now. Because when we talking about our business, boy, y'all stay up in here. I see Jamaican flags all over the place. Where y'all at now? You're at the Marcus Garvey Academy. Where you at right now? Where my Jamaican people? Raise your hand. I got to talk to you. I see somebody raising their hand. King James. Let me get King James. What's up, man? King James, what's happening, brother? Turn your microphone on, King. Turn the microphone on, King. Turn your mic on.
Hello.
Hey, King.
Hey, what's up, Tariq? What's going on?
I'm good. Now, are you Jamaican, brother?
Yeah, actually, my grandfather's from. Oh, I got a strong mix. My grandfather's actually from Jamaica, but I was born in Ghana.
Okay. So, how do you feel about the Pastafarians getting that Grammy for the reggae music?
It's on both sides. It's on both sides because here's the thing about it. I just got back. I work at the UN. Tariq, I just got back from Ghana because I'm sharing both cultures,
Yeah.
and I was at a hotel. And I can't explain this to you, Tariq. Like it'll blow your mind. Like it was 50 white girls in a hotel. This is Ghana, and all of them are wearing kente cloth.
Mm.
Like literally everybody. Like the first floor, second floor. Like it was a real culture shock. Like I was standing there, and I'm like, wait, where'd you get this? And I was just it was something weird. Like it made me feel some type of way. You understand what I'm saying? And the whole thing is like it's the same thing on our Caribbean side too. Like when I'm back home I'm back home both places because I'm Jamaican and Ghanaian at the same time. So when I'm in Jamaica, it's the same thing. Like I'm seeing white folks running around with those, the Jamaican flag as bikinis, and they think that's a normal thing. Like they think that they don't see the
Because
disrespect.
those Negroes over there sit up and applaud it. They sit there and just glorify it. The minute a white person puts on a kente cloth, the Negroes are acting like it's Angelina Jolie and showed up with Mother Teresa. Oh my God, you're so beautiful. I white African queen, yeah. All that noise and shit. They glorify that over there. But when we go over there and try that, take that kente cloth off, nigga. Take it off, I got that. Y'all tell us to take it off. When what's the sister Ari Lennox? She went over there saying, "Hey man, shout out to the ancestors." Shut up, Akata gal. You no ancestor. Y'all go in on us, so damn, there it is. But thank you for the
All
call,
right,
man.
Tariq, I'll catch you.
Man, that's what it is. Y'all won't let us touch nothing that you got going on over there. We go to Africa, the Ghana, or Jamaica, the Caribbean. We try to show love. Boy, y'all tell us to get our ass on somewhere. The minute we put on a kente cloth or a kufi, take it off, nigga. You're not one of us, nigga. Y'all go in on us, man. And now the Pastafarians then got y'all culture and just appropriated the hell out of it on live television for the world to see. Man, come on, y'all very quiet. Oh my God, y'all so quiet. Whenever we're talking about us getting reparations or whatever is foundational Black Americans, we can't keep y'all out of these rooms. Boy, y'all are quiet as damn church mouse right now. Oh man, y'all, come on. What's up, Richard? Shout out to my brother Richard. Shout out to my good brother Richard Sudan over there in the UK. Shout out to my good brother. Well, come on, man. We got to talk to the family, man. Where y'all at? Any Jamaicans, raise your hand. Raise your hand because Now the Jamaicans are still mad at us. They're like, "Oh, you niggas are you happy that our culture is being appropriated? Why are you niggas celebrating? We're not celebrating. We just told you what the deal was, and you mocked us for telling you what the deal was. So we're gonna rub a little bit of it in your face. We're gonna rub some of that damn curry in your face. I want you to talk to us though. Talk to us because you're very vocal about a lot of stuff. Y'all let the white supremacists go over there and appropriate your culture left and right when black folks, foundational black Americans, we try to go into the Caribbean and show some love. Y'all don't let us touch nothing. Remember when Michael B. Jordan used the name Joe Vert, something like that, the name of that rum, and it was a word that was commonly used in Trinidad. It was just a word. He wasn't over there even appropriating anything. He just used a word. He named his alcohol brand Jover or Jovert. It was some kind of Creole word that was commonly used in Trinidad, and all the Trinidadians sat up here. Oh, you foundational black Americans are trying to appropriate our culture. How dare you leave our culture alone? While you sitting up here in Cleveland telling us to leave your culture alone. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to hear no sad singing now that the white folks then come and took your culture on live television. Y'all get in here. I want to talk to you. Jamaicans, talk to me. Raise your hand. If you're Jamaican, raise your hand. Where you at? I don't see them flags like y'all used to. Y'all be waving them flags. I don't see them flags. Where them flags at? All right. So while we're waiting on some of the Jamaican family to come on in here, we'll get some other family to come on in. Who is this? Nick Dre. Oh, I see Nick Dre got a flag. Hold on. I see Nick Dre. I see your flag, Nick. What's up, Nick Dre? Turn your microphone on, Nick.
Hello?
Hey, what's up, Nick? How are
Oh,
you, sir?
I'm good. I'm good.
So how do you feel about this situation? The Pastafarians got the best reggae album awards.
That's crazy. That should never happen. Not in the group that we had. Not the with those nominees. Doesn't make.
Who are the other nominees, by the way? Who are the other
I think
nominees?
Spice was definitely in it. Probably Coffee, some other some other people. I didn't quite remember. But from I saw it, I was like, this is just controversy. Doesn't make sense.
Well, we tried to warn you guys, man. We tried, foundational black Americans. Remember, we were trying to warn you when Adele was doing all of her little shenanigans, and so many of y'all were co-signing that. Do you see the dangers of co-signing that stuff, sir?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But that was just crazy. I know, sometimes cultural difference and some Jamaicans might come across as proud or just acting like, oh, yo, we made hip hop and all that stuff, but not everybody's like that. But as far as it goes to that Grammy Award, it's just bullshit,
There you go. There you go, brother.
straight
All
up.
right. Thank you so much. But yeah, man. Hey, look, enough people are like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks spend a lot of time trying to claim hip hop, and y'all know better. Y'all did not create no damn hip hop. Let's be very clear. Hip hop, and people are still arguing about that now. People are on Twitter right now trying to argue. There's some Jamaican cats. Y'all just mad we created hip hop. Y'all did not create anything. In much respect to Kool Herc. But Kool Herc did not create hip hop. All Kool Herc did was come over here and play records that black folks was dancing to. And the only thing that made him stand out is somebody told him to play the break beat over again, and he played the break beats over again. And that is Kool Herc's claim to fame right there. And then Coke La Rock started rapping over it, and Coke La Rock is from damn North Carolina. All right, let's get this hip hop thing straight. We're going to get this hip hop thing straight. All the elements of hip hop was already here. We were already doing every single thing in hip hop. The beats were foundational black American records, funk records. Kool Herc himself said when he came over here, he was not playing Caribbean records. Why? Because the foundational black Americans didn't like it. That those reggae records and Caribbean records were way too slow in the early 70s. We were funking and grooving in the early 70s. We weren't dancing that slow shit. We were grooving. And Herc knew that and he felt that, and he had to play records that we were rocking. And we had MCs who were foundational Black American because we had people rapping already. In the 1960s, there are records that sound like modern rap records right now. Pig Meat Markham has a couple of records where they are rapping over 4-bar beats. We've been doing that. Every element of hip hop came from foundational Black Americans. There's no disputing that whatsoever. These are just facts. They can try to make up stuff, but no, hip hop did not come out of the Caribbean in any sense of the word. It didn't come from no damn Jamaican toasting. That's the lie they started telling in the 80s. That is not true. It didn't come from the sound systems out of Jamaica. They already had sound systems here. You had Disco King Mario and all of these people before Kool Herc with big sound systems, and dudes out of Brooklyn with big sound systems. We got to get this history straight. All right. And that's no disrespect to anybody, but see, we're going to have to start respecting everybody's damn history. That's why as foundational Black Americans, we are taking our culture back because we give away our culture too much, and we're going to gatekeep our culture like everybody else should be doing. Because when you don't gatekeep your culture, other people come and they rummage through it, and then they remix it and flip it and turn it into something else. And then we see what we have now. Some Pastafarians getting the damn best reggae album. That was very disrespectful. But a lot of Jamaican cats, y'all sat here propping up these folks, propping up the dominant society when we were telling you that ain't the move. We were telling you that, and y'all chose to attack our asses. Y'all chose to go in on us. So now you're going to get this work. All right. So put your Aki and Saltfish down and listen. I want to talk to all of you. Let's get this guy. What's his name? Kid Gravity. Let's get Kid Gravity in here. What's up, Kid Gravity? Kid Gravity, turn your microphone on.
Afternoon. How are you?
How you doing, Kid Gravity? Where you from?
Right now, I'm in Decatur, Georgia, but I'm from New York.
There you. If you're from New York, that means you might be Caribbean. Are you Caribbean?
Yes, sir.
Are you from Jamaica?
My parents are.
Okay, there you go. Same thing, same thing. So, how do you feel about this whole thing? How do you feel about the Pastafarians getting that Grammy award for the best reggae album?
I guess I'll just say this: Jamestown, Virginia, is now the center of reggae music.
Jamestown, Virginia.
Yes, sir.
Is that where that group is from?
I think they're from Virginia,
Okay, yeah, yeah. It's
but
heavy.
it's just funny that they got rid of. I guess they're tired of Coffee Brown, so might as well put the white boys on.
Yeah. All right, man. There it is. But yeah. Okay. Let me get some more folks in here. All right. Let me get some more people in here. Who is this person? Minks. Let's get Minks in here. Minks, hop on. Turn the microphone on, Minks.
Hi, Tariq.
Hello.
I'm from New York. I'm foundational Black American, and I just feel like with the Grammys, I feel like a lot of Caribbeans or even Africans, I feel like they don't really like they allow this shit, you know. And yeah, I mean that's all I can say is that they need to start standing their ground and stop letting other people take what they have, take their
Yeah.
positions, I just feel like this should never even fucking happen, but it happened because they allow this to happen. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, man. That's the thing. Again, in these Caribbean cultures and these African cultures, man, y'all let the white folks go over there and run roughshod. Y'all let them get away with a lot of stuff but y'all won't let us do it. When we go over there and try to get down, a lot of times y'all cut us off. Y'all shut us down as foundational Black Americans. And y'all let the white folks go over there and just get busy. And I want y'all to see that's been the problem for the last 500 years. These little perverse deals with the white supremacists. Y'all go over there and think y'all got some kind of clicky thing going on with them. And when they come in, understand their job is to come in, butter you up, and then take over. That's always been their get down. With us, foundational Black Americans, a lot of the stuff we shut down, like the Takashi stuff, we've been shutting that down. That's somebody who's not embraced by real hip hop culture. Even Vanilla Ice. Remember, they were trying to do the same thing with Vanilla Ice a long time ago. That was somebody who was not embraced by real hip hop culture. Third Base, to a certain degree, they were embraced to a certain degree, but then they had to get put in check by the black streets. And we know the infamous story about MC Cersei. They got a little too comfortable, and then the streets had to go ahead and get them straight. You understand? We don't let them get too comfortable over here. Now we'll give people props where props are due, but we don't let them get too comfortable. You know, we'll give you some props. If you're a white person and you doing hip hop and you good, you can spit, you can produce or whatever. We'll give you some props, but don't get too comfortable where you start getting a little crazy talking. You know, we check them to a certain degree. Now who is this person here? The freed one. Let's get the freed one in here. The freed one, hop in, sir or ma'am. Hop on in, freed one.
What's going on, Tariq? How you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent. I'm excellent.
So what's on your mind?
I just want to say this situation is funny because, like you were just saying, how Jamaicans try to claim hip hop. I just think it's just funny how
Yeah,
it's almost like sweet. What's the word I want to say? Poetic justice.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's almost like karma to a certain degree. And a lot of folks are saying that. A lot of people are like, y'all so busy trying to claim our culture. You should have been gatekeeping your own culture. And I do agree with that. Y'all should have been keeping an eye on reggae. Reggae is good. That's your thing. Reggae is good, even though the influences came from R&B from over here. But we don't trip on that. Y'all put your own thing on it. You put your own style, you put your own flavor, and you made it your own. But remember, even the reggae, even the music that they rocking in Jamaica, that was influenced by R&B over here because those Caribbean dudes, those Jamaican dudes were listening to radio stations over here. They were coming over here listening to the radio stations and listening to some of the doo-wop singers, and they went over there and they started putting their own spin on it. But we don't trip. We don't trip on that. We don't trip on that. Do your thing. You should appropriate your own culture, gatekeep your culture, and make sure you don't have people leeching off of it instead of trying to claim hip hop, which you did not create. Let's get my brother Sincere in here. What's up, Sincere? What's up, brother Sin? Well, yeah, bro. You turn your
Can
microphone
you hear
on.
me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. What's up,
Peace.
brother?
What's going on, Tariq? How you, man?
I'm good. What's on your mind,
Yeah,
sir?
you already know I'm FBA, but I'm married to a Jamaican. My wife is Jamaican. But
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But I want to tell you this morning, a guy came in the shop, Jamaican dude down here in Atlanta. He's actually a DJ, and he's connected with a lot of the Jamaican artists. He DJs at a lot of the festivals and stuff like that down here.
Okay.
But I asked him how he felt about it, and he had kind of a different take. He acknowledged the bullshit, of course, that the Grammy is on. But he was like, at the same time, he was like, a lot of the Jamaican artists of today have abandoned the original sound, which Bob Marley is the one
Mhm.
that took the reggae sound worldwide. And he's like, now
Yeah.
the white boys are picking up that original sound, and they're getting acknowledged for it because the new artists of today have abandoned the original sound. And
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just want to tell us as foundational Black Americans, that's something we have to be careful with too, because it's
Yes.
cool for hip hop to evolve and the sound to change here and there, but we can't not honor, the people who showed us that we stand on, and we can't not uphold the original sounds and the original rhythms that made hip hop what it is, because the other people will pick it up and run with it.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I totally agree with that. And you know what? They do the same thing with funk music too. That's why we did the Mink Slide projects. That's the very reason why we did the Mink Slide project. And you guys can go to our page, the Mink Slide music page on YouTube. We do traditional funk. We created Mink Slide for the sole purpose of doing that traditional funk that was popular in the early 80s, because we've kind of, black folks, we've abandoned that. And you have white groups, especially groups over there in Europe, they've appropriated that sound. A lot of the real funky records are coming from white groups like that old school 80s type of funk. You have groups like Chromeo and I like Chromeo. I like them. They they're doing the culture the way we should be doing it. You understand? And Tuxedo, groups like that, these white boys are doing that funk because we've kind of just said, okay, we're going to do some new stuff. We're going to do basically trap music R&B, which is what we have now. People are just singing over trap beats. So it's important for us to keep that funk up and to keep our original genres up so that we don't abandon them, so that other people don't come in and get it. See, this is why we got to watch the mumble rap genre, because what happens is everybody starts getting into the mumble rap, and then the real spitters start to be the white boys. You get white boys out here trying to spit and be the complicated lyricist, whereas a lot of the black artists feel like, hell, if I'm a complicated lyricist, I might not get a record deal, or my stuff might not sell. I might not do this, might not do that. So they said, let me start mumbling. Let me start mumbling like everybody else. That's why Jay Z said he had to dumb his records down. Jay Z can really, really, really spit. Jay Z is a spitter, but Jay Z kind of holds back on a lot of records. Kumo D did the same thing too. When Kumo D, who was a very respected MC, going all the way back to the 70s, when he started making records with Arista Records, no, was it Jive? No, it was Jive Records. When he got his first major deal, Kumo D started dumbing down his rhymes. When you hear his first record on a major label, he had a song called Go See the Doctor. Some of my older folks know what I'm talking about. This was in 86, 87, something like that. And the rhymes he used were damn near nursery rhymes. But Kumo D was known for being a thorough battle rapper. He was destroying dudes in battle raps. But when he made a song called Go See the Doctor, he was like, I was walking down the street, stomping my feet, clapping my hands, rocking to the beat. It was like real nursery rhymes. He was doing that on purpose. He was dumbing himself down for a commercial audience. So a lot of artists understood back then you have to do the commercial thing, but even on your B side, you better spit some fire to let people know who the hell you are. That's why in the 80s you had a lot of B side records that were almost better than the A side. Because people knew the B side, they got to really spit for the streets. Sucker MCs was a great example on Run DMC. Run DMC did a commercial record, It's Like That, and then the B side was Sucker MCs, and Sucker MCs was a monster. Now, let me get some more folks. Alexander, hop on in. Alexander, turn your mic on, brother.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, how are you, sir?
Pretty good. Yes. So I'm Jamaican.
Yes,
I
sir.
came I came to the United States in 2018.
Oh, you fresh
Regarding
over here. You fresh over here. All right.
basically, so regarding the Grammy awards last night for, I think they call it Soldier. I really don't have a problem with it honestly, because first of all, I think that the patois the dialect of Jamaica, which is patois, is still quite unpopular to majority of the world, and many people don't really understand what we're saying when we say us when we are in our songs. So many people really don't take time to listen to our songs. Sometimes they just really listen to the sound when they really listen to the song. So being that most of Soulja's songs are usually in English, they have been getting a lot of attention recently, and I don't really think it's a bad thing for them to get it, being that this basically is helping the reggae music to grow at the same time. So with them speaking in English on most of their songs, it kind of helped to promote dancehall regardless of what the case may be.
No, no, brother. Nope, nope, nope. That's going to help more white folks appropriate y'all culture, brother. That don't help you at all. Y'all think that, okay, this is going to bring more notoriety to our sound. No, what you about to have are a bunch of white reggae groups popping up out of nowhere. I'm telling you now, there's going to be white reggae groups popping up left and right now. And that's going to push you guys to the back burner. Okay, this is what we know as foundational Black Americans. It happened with rock and roll. All right, it was black rock and roll as a black genre. Then all of a sudden, it became a white genre because the white artists were going to spread it worldwide. The Beatles and the Rolling Stones, and they were going to spread it worldwide. So now you don't even have black rock groups like that no more. It's an anomaly to see a black rock group. So we're telling you from experience, this is going to go all the way left. Y'all better claim your culture, and y'all better not co-sign all of that appropriation. That's going to go bad. You feel me?
But at the same time, Jamaica is an English-speaking country. At the same time, so
Right.
the next thing, the influence on the United States have been growing very rapidly recently, especially since the 2010s. Probably around from 2012 up until now, especially with the influence from social media. So I think the majority of the world is kind of bilingual right now, and with that being the case, many people are going to start to sing different songs from different genres. For example, singing American genres, hip hop, pop, R&B, those type of songs. Then you got Jamaican genres like dancehall, reggae. You got the Spanish music genre, which is like reggaeton, and Dembo and all those songs. So the K-pop, even K-pop, people, you have Americans making K-pop music right now, and they're growing rapidly. So I think in the next 15 to 20 years, almost everybody's going to be invading every country. To be
But
honest, when
K-pop,
I look at
K-pop is basically mimicking us, though. That's mimicking music that we've done. You understand?
Exactly my point. So I think in the next 15 to 20 years, the music industry is going to be very diverse. So when it comes down to the Soldier winning the Grammy Award, I don't really see a problem with it because it's just then the passion for reggae music when it comes down to them. You know what I mean? It's just showing that they are passionate about the reggae music, and I also seen quite a few bands from the from around the 2000s until I've seen some of their songs come into a few movies that I've seen before. So it has been showing that the music industry when it comes on to different cultures and everything has been growing, which is probably why the K-pop band group which is called BTS has been growing so rapidly because pop music is the most popular music when you really look at it because
Right.
children are the ones that really listen to pop music and they're really fascinated about it and passionate about it where they go to the point to create fan accounts and basically promote it. So when it comes down to that case, I think in the next 15 to 20 years the music industry is going to be very diverse. So I
Oh,
think different people from different cultures going to be making different music and different type of beats and all those stuff.
there you go. All right, brother. Sound like you're in your car. You about to deliver some Grubhub orders? What are you doing, brother?
I'm about to deliver some grab of orders.
There you go, brother. All right. Make sure put utensils in the bag, sir. Thank you
All
so
right.
much. I appreciate you. Okay. Yeah, my man, he kind of went along with it. He was like, hey, there's nothing wrong with it. He said there's nothing wrong with them, doing that because the music industry is going to be very diverse for years to come, and which is some BS. Diverse meaning the white folks are going to appropriate it. And let's be clear, that K-pop stuff, our black kids don't really listen to that K-pop stuff. I see a lot of Caribbean and African kids listening to K-pop, but foundational Black American kids don't really listen to that K-pop stuff. Yeah, that's a lot of white kids and all that. But yeah, our kids don't really rock with that because we get the real thing. We know we can get the real thing. But let's be clear, talking about how music is going to be diverse, what they mean, that just means that white people are going to be doing our genres and then starting to dominate our genres. Because let's be clear, do y'all remember a couple of years ago, Beyonce did a country record. The the people wouldn't even let her get nominated as a country artist. They wouldn't even let that get nominated. The judges said, hell no. And it was a hot record. They would not let Beyonce even get in the nominations for best country single. They shut that down before it even became a thing because they knew she would have won if they let her in there. They said, nah, it was some song called Daddy Issues, something. I forgot what the name of the song was. I think she did it with the Dixie Chicks or something. But they told Beyonce, hell no. We are not going to let this thing get qualified to be nominated for a Grammy. Not going to happen. There, and country music is something, again, that's another genre that we created, but now they've taken over it and put their own thing on it, and they don't even let us touch it. They let a few black country artists get in there. They let Charlie Pride and a couple of folks get in there, but now they take it from us and then gatekeep it from us. You see how that works? See, this is why we got to stop letting people appropriate our cultures and we just give it away, and then they turn around and not let us touch it. You see? That's the dangers of letting people touch your cultures and take your cultures. Let's get the centrist in here. All right, we're going to get the centrist in here. Hop on, centrist. Boy, we got a
Hi.
lot of folks in here.
Hey,
What's up, centrist?
what's up? I totally agree with you. I don't agree with I don't like this whenever white people talk about diversity, they use it to camouflage what they're doing. They are
Yeah.
it's diversity equals appropriation. Uh, um
Yes.
Now they are going to appropriate Jamaican music and culture. This is their deal. Just last week, Prince William and his wife went to Jamaica. They weren't wanted there, they went there. Then they went to Bob Marley's family and they put on a whole big show as though they are still there. The Jamaican people do not want the crown to be their head of state. They want them gone because he's a bigot, his wife's a bigot. They rejected a black woman being a princess, being the Duchess of Sussex. Listen, at the end of the day, we know the Grammys is paid for by the record companies. They give Grammys to the most untalented white people who've appropriated black culture all the way down the line. We know this.
Hmm.
We know that most of the people win the Grammys, we never see them again. Remember, you guys are probably younger than me. Many years ago, they gave a bunch of awards to a white guy named Peter Frampton. Most untalented man you've ever seen. Marvin Gaye won one Grammy in his life. The
Wow.
most talented man you've seen, Marvin Gaye. Why? What's going on? It's singly the most incredible album ever done. Why would that happen? Why would it happen? Because we originate every genre of music and they will go out of their way to appropriate it. What is a K-pop? It is
Yeah.
it's some kind of candy because it damn sure isn't music. It's
Hmm.
not talented. One of my nephews came in, my grandnephew comes in, and he says to me, he's only 12. He says, I want K-pop for Christmas. I said, no, you don't. I gave him a bunch of oldies. This kid didn't know anything about oldies, you know. His mother's from
Yeah.
Finland. What can I say?
Oh, wow.
What can I say?
Wow.
I gave it to him. He goes back, he
Mm.
plays it for a bunch of his kids. These kids didn't even know what it was. They think it's something new. That's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, wow.
You know
Wow.
what's
Wow.
wrong? You know what's wrong? They're not getting the music. Last night, I don't even really watch the Grammys, but I saw Nas with a full orchestra. We better get our children back to the basics, and we better get them
Yeah.
back to the basics of everything. Get them back to the ball field so they can really play baseball, because we lost the Negro leagues and we got nobody out on the ball field. We got them on the basketball court. We got them getting hit on the football field, on the plantation field, as I should call it, but we don't have them out there on the baseball field. Everybody else is there but us. We better get back to basics and doing our own thing. We really need to
Yeah.
separate and really regroup and get our shit together. Because if we,
Yes. Thank you so much. I mean, Auntie was gonna go on all day if I let her. Thank you so much, Auntie. I appreciate you. But yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you. Yeah, the Grammys is real funny style, man. You know, they'll give a Grammy to anybody these days. Do y'all know the black folks with the real talent? Even now, y'all know Frankie Beverly's never won a Grammy. Frankie, the legendary Frankie Beverly from Frankie Beverly and Maze. Frankie Beverly never won a Grammy. She reminded me when she said Marvin Gaye only won one Grammy. One of the most legendary artists. Man, this is why I can't co-sign any type of appropriation when you have legends out here that have not won a damn Grammy. It's a crime that Frankie Beverly's never won a Grammy. It is a crime. I don't think Diana Ross won a Grammy. I don't think Diana Ross won one. Yeah, I don't think Diana has family. Has Diana Ross won a Grammy? If I'm not mistaken, I don't think Diana Ross, the legendary Diana Ross, I don't think she won a Grammy. I don't think Brian McKnight won one. If I'm not mistaken, family. I don't think Diana Ross or Brian McKnight, legendary people. Yeah, Diana Ross has never won a Grammy. Who else? Um, what other singers have not won a Grammy? There's a lot of them. A lot of great black singers. Yeah, Diana Ross never won a damn Grammy, which is a crime within itself. I think Run DMC, they've never won a Grammy. The legendary Run DMC. So yeah, man, we gotta. That's why it's important for us to be in a position where we can appreciate and uphold and gatekeep our culture and not let other people, when they, again, the sister made a great point. When they talk about diversity, that means appropriation. Diversity is just a code word for people coming in and appropriating your culture. Let's get Ant in here. What's up, Ant? Let's get Ant. Hop in, Ant. Turn your microphone on, Ant.
What's going on, Tariq?
Ant.
You hear me?
What's up, Ant? Are you in your car?
Yeah, my bad. I need to put my seatbelt on. I know. I've been in a couple of your spaces before. I talked to you
Oh, okay.
before. It was in a security trial space from FBA.
Okay.
But my question
Oh,
to
there you
you
go.
is, I'm
My
gonna
bad.
play devil's advocate a little bit. Why do we care to be? And I'm genuinely asking. I'm not trying to prove a point. I'm genuinely asking. Why do we care to even be accepted into the Grammys, to even get a Grammy award? Why not for us as a people? We need to put our own shit on the forefront. So why not have our award show, not the fucking BET awards? We know that's some bullshit, but our own
Right.
shit to where we can put our own stuff on a pedestal and give ourselves the love and appreciation that we need. Why do we need appreciation from them snow monkeys? You feel me? Why do we need that? That's my outlook. So you can, what I'm saying, you could say what you want to say on that.
There you go. Thanks for the call. Yeah, man. We want, anytime we put a body of work together, we want it to be appreciated, and we want it to be appreciated on the biggest stage possible. Now, the dominant society, they have a lot of money to put on these big productions that are seen worldwide. So you're going to be on a worldwide stage. So of course you want that recognition, but we do have to understand a lot of times in those worldwide spaces, there's going to be gatekeepers within that space who's going to sit in a room and decide what's going to be acceptable for this mass audience. So we always have to keep that in mind. And a lot of times these gatekeepers, they will do things that they think they can get away with. When they see that there's not going to be a lot of pushback from the grassroots, that's when they start pushing a lot of the foolery out there. All right. See, back in the day, a lot of stuff they just couldn't push through. I remember one of those award shows gave George Michael the best R&B album. White boy George Michael, y'all remember him? He was a white LGBT artist, and I think in the 80s it was some song he had that had a kind of an R&B vibe, and they gave him the best award for R&B. So the black community was looking like, all right, well, George Michael is cool, but he ain't that cool. You know, y'all chill out with that. So they had to chill on that for a minute. They put that out as a tester, and they saw the pushback that they got from the community, from the grassroots. So they said, oh, okay, let's chill before we do this again. So it took them a decade or so before they tried to pull that stunt again. So it's really up to us. We dictate a lot of stuff, man, on a grassroots level. When we push back on it, we don't really understand the influence that we have. That's why it's important for them to get us to go along with a lot of foolery. It's really important for them to get us to go along with it, because when they push it out there, they look and see what we, the black grassroots, are going to do, because we are the real influencers. We are the barometer to which a lot of things are influenced. So they see if we go along with it, it's cool, it'll slide through. I'm telling y'all, man, they have whole teams of marketing people who really sit back and monitor what we black folks do online. They monitor what we talk about, they monitor what we co-sign, they monitor what we dislike. There's whole paid firms that sit up and monitor this stuff. I had a sister, I was on an airplane, a sister years ago told me she worked for one of these firms, and she was telling me all we do, we check Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, we see what black folks are talking about, and we look at the trends, and then we start making tweaks and amendments based on those trends with our products. And she said she worked for like Coca-Cola and a whole bunch of corporations, and that's just what they do. They sit up here and they monitor us all the damn time, family. And then what they do, they start getting people, they pay them to kind of try to influence or dissuade the conversation. So they'll put paid trolls into the conversation to try to dissipate certain energy, to try to sway us a certain way. So we are we are a group of people that they focus on all the time. Bottom line, they focus on us a lot. Let me get one more person in here. Y'all raise your hand if you want to get on. We do have a lot of people in here. We have a lot of people in here right now. Shout out to the family. A lot of folks in here. Let's get one more person. Raise your hand if you want to get on. We're talking about the Pastafarians. We're talking about the, let's get Miscellaneous. I think that's your name. The homie Miscellaneous. Let's get Miscellaneous in here. All right. What's up, Miscellaneous?
My little extra on. Like, honestly, with that Grammy Award, I don't see anything else happening. This will probably be like the best new artist thing, and then they'll probably fade off into obscurity because there's a lot of artists like out of the UK that was kind of doing like reggae fusion, like the Police with Sting, that song "Wrapped Around Your Finger," all that, and then what else? Oh, you had Sublime out here in Long Beach. Like they was doing like a reggae R&B type thing, but the lead singer died, and they got like the Long Beach All Stars or something like that, which is still doing the same thing. But I mean, I don't see it going anything further than that. But you know, they always trying to take our music and make it be about everybody. But you know, you can admire the tree, but don't forget about the roots. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you. Thank you
Yep.
so much. Yeah, there was another group. What's that group who made that song? Red, Red Wine. Was it UB40? Yeah, there was another one of these white groups. They've always tried to get a little reggae infusion in their music. But I think the group was UB40. And they had a song called Red, Red Wine. You dig? So, yeah, they've always tried to do that. But again, they've monitored the grassroots to see if they can get away with that stuff. They always monitored us to see if they can get away with it. All right. I see some couple of more people raising their hand. All right. I don't want to be on here all day. There's a lot of folks in here. Much respect to y'all. Let me get about it because I'll be here all day. I got some stuff to take care of. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. But listen, speaking of music, y'all want to hear some funk music? Go to our YouTube channel. Mink Slide. Go to our Mink Slide YouTube channel. We do that traditional old school funk on our YouTube channel, Mink Slide on YouTube. Also, go to officialfba.com to get the book Foundational Black American Race Baiter, or you can get you can get the book Foundational Black American Race Baiter on Amazon right now, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I'm